I have been on a learning resources kick lately. If you go back to some of my videos, you'll see that yesterday I did this learning resources pizza night set, and this has 30 pieces, and this was a hit. I love the pieces. They were very thick, detailed. The wooden cutting board was super detailed, and everything just worked really well together. So that was good. And then even before that, I did the Learning Resources Lifted Letter alphabet board. You'll see that maybe a couple of days ago. And that was also a hit. Awesome pieces. Love it. So again, I mentioned the mini snack shop sorting set that I also had here. So this will be my third Learning Resources in a row. And so we did the pizza, the alphabet board, and now we have the snack shop. So my kids are super excited to play with this, and it does look very enticing. When you see it on a store shelf, it is a pretty big box. So this is, let's see, ages 3 and up, 64 pieces. So quite the set. And you can see just even with like the palm of my hand, I mean, this is a big box. So it definitely screams a lot of fun. And I believe it's under $20 right now if you would get it online. If you see it in a specialty toy store, I think it was over $20. But again, it looks like a good value for the money. And the kids just really love it. So when we were at a toy store, a local one, we saw it on the shelf and they all went wild for it because all the kids are just loving these little make-believe mini food play sets. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We'll open the box. I have no idea what to expect here. Usually the last two did not have a lot of plastic or a lot of things to open, so I appreciated that. All right, and let's see. It looks like you're going to get the snack shop. Awesome. Again, not a lot of plastic and nothing else. Cool. All right. And here we have the snack shop. So this is, again, a very good size for a pretend play food toy. Let's see here. Okay, we have some cardboard. And we have all of our items in this set. So again, this came with, let's see, I think I said 64 pieces. Yes, 64 pieces. To give some perspective, I have some little people here. Like here we have Donald Duck. And this is a little people. So just to give that size perspective of just how good of a size this could probably be a good pretend play for like a Barbie doll. I do not have a Barbie doll right now, but I have this is kind of a bigger princess doll. And you can even see like how small she is relative to this. So this is definitely a size for like a Barbie doll, not like an American Girl doll, but just a classic Barbie doll would probably be if you wanted to add a doll with it. But this is the relative size, and this is, again, like a little people set, and then this is like a little princess. You can see that they're just smaller. I'm just going to leave those there for height so you can tell that. All right, so we have an activity guide. These are the instructions. So it looks like it gives us what's here. We have some orders that we can read and try to put together. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so here is our plastic wheel open. So again, not a lot of other plastic or anything else. I'll take all these out. All right, so the first thing I will do is take a look at these trays. So these are going to be serving trays that you will put the food on. So if this was a restaurant, so we'll have those serving trays. Cool. This I learned by looking at the description is actually a fry basket. So you are working and you have some French fries. So we have those in this plastic. So you're cooking some French fries for some orders. So there's all sorts of different foods for this snack shop. Okay, so we're gonna put this little fry cooker basket in the back here. Looks like it goes right there. Okay, and then let's take a look at these cards and we can get to know everything we have here. So this is fun. It gives activities. It has the orders here, so that's good. It has like something for the kids to do. Lots of orders so they won't get bored. Probably different skill levels too, some questions. Okay, so for example, a customer ordered one of each slushy flavor. How many are there? What flavor do you still need to make? So then you could go over here, look at the slushy maker, and it turns. So you have a purple slushy, which looks like grape, an orange slushy that looks like orange, and a red slushy that looks like cherry. So we would say, how many are there? There are 3. 1, 2, 3. What flavor do we need to make? Well, we have cherry, we have grape, so we need to make orange. And then we could get our orange slushy cup here. And we could probably put it under there and go to orange and fill it up like that, like shh, and we filled up a slushy. Okay, so that would be the first order that we did. So that's fun. Okay, so let's look at everything we have here. We have some more food items. We did the slushies, and we have find the missing food that belongs in each piece. So this is creating different foods. So let's start with here. We have a hot dog bun, so we'll get the hot dog bun. So what is missing in the hot dog bun? Well, we're missing a hot dog. So there's like a little hot dog we can put here. And we can just put that on a tray. And then it says, find the missing food that belongs here. So we have burgers. We have the bottom of a burger. And then we have the top because this has the sesame seeds on top. And let's look around for a burger. Okay, so we have some burger and cheese. Put that and on top of that. And there we go. We have a burger. So we completed that part of the order. Could have put that up there. And finally, we have these like little French fry baskets, holders, and we could put the French fries in there. And that would be the order for this one. So we finished that order. So that's actually super fun for the kids to do. There's just so many different challenges. So we can go over here. A customer ordered a slice of pizza. What is missing? So we can see we have pepperoni, 2 pepperoni in here. So we need 2 cheese in the bottom. This might be where our pizza goes. So I put our cheeseburger and fries on that. Let's go ahead and put that on our tray. So we can see we've made a smoothie. And we've made a hot dog, a cheeseburger, and some fries. And we still have our tray. And we have, let's see, the pizza. So we have 2 slices here of cheese. And then we have a pepperoni slice and another pepperoni slice. So we have 1 pizza. So if we look at here that the customer ordered a slice of pizza, what is missing? We can just have the kids rebuild that. So we can have 1/4 cheese. Now we have a half of cheese. And then we have the pepperoni and the other pepperoni. So there we go. We have half pepperoni and half cheese. So what was missing? It was this quarter right here of cheese. Cool. All right. So we have completed those 3 orders. We did some cheeseburgers. So let's keep moving on until we get something we haven't done. Okay. Order. So a customer ordered 1 slushie, 1 hot dog, and 2 pretzels, but they are missing a part of their meal. I like this because, you know, there's always some issues sometimes when you're ordering a bunch of food, and you need to teach kids early that to check their order. So this has a hot dog with the mustard on it, so we can get a bun with a hot dog and mustard, a purple slushie, and 2 pretzels. So clearly we only have 1 pretzel here, and we're going to fix their order. So we could get the tray, get the hot dog, put the hot dog with the mustard because this other hot dog does not have mustard. So we need to make sure we have the right hot dog on there. And we need a purple smoothie. So we made an orange smoothie. We'll put that away because we need to go to orange. So the kids could rotate this to go to grape. So we have a grape smoothie. And now we need a pretzel. So we get the pretzel, but we need 2. So we have 2 pretzels. So we can put 2 pretzels on here. And we can get the grape smoothie, and we can compare it to the order. So the customer ordered 1 slushie, 1 hot dog, and 2 pretzels, but they are missing a part of their order. Find the missing food. So here we go. We fixed it. Now they have 2 pretzels and their hot dog and their slushie. All right, that is cool. So that is the second order. A customer ordered. So there's, looks like they have a bunch of these challenges, and it's probably just all for different levels. So this is a little more complex. 1 cheeseburger, 1 hot dog, with 2 French fries. They say they're missing a part of their meal. So then you could fix the order. So that's fun. All right, so then now we have some other matching, finish building the meal. We have the slushies, the pretzels, the French fries, some shape recognition and patterns. Let's see. So customer 1 ordered 2 foods. Customer 2 ordered 1 food. Who ordered more? Who ordered less? Okay, so these are all different levels. That's obviously a little bit more simple. So let's check out the other pieces here. I see here, these are dollar bills. So we have money. This is actually also the same money I think that was in the learning resources fruit and vegetable stand that I also have a video on a while ago. And we have 2 other dollars here. I think that set had a lot more money in it. Okay, so we have the French fries. And again, you can put these French fries in the French fry basket. We have some more hot dogs. So let's look at this. This is like a hot dog roller. I have not worked in any snack bar before, but I would assume that this is the hot dog roller. So let's put the hot dogs on here. And okay, so we can move the hot dogs like that. So it's like a hot dog roller. It gives some movement in it. Okay, and then we have some tongs, so we could be sanitary and use the tongs. Very good for fine motor. And take the hot dog out and put it in the hot dog bun like that. So that would be the hot dogs. And we also have a spatula, so we could go turn this around. Let me see, is it double-sided? Probably is double-sided because this is like the burger grill on the back. Okay, so again, this is like the size of a Barbie doll. So if we had a Barbie that would be probably like 3 times the size of a little people person, then they could stand here and cook if there wanted to be like a pretend play with characters. Okay, so let's put on burgers on the grill. This twist too, that's interesting. So we have like 1 flame here, 2 flames there. That's pretty cool. And so we have the spatula for the burgers. So Donald could be over here flipping burgers if he would like. So we could have the burgers going. And we could move on to the fry station. So we have the fries going here. So, and we could, once the fries are ready, we can get our tongs because the fries would be super hot in the oil and put them right here in the little fry holder that looks red like a big brand. Okay, and what else do we have here? So we did our grill, our fries. We have a tray of food here. I could line these up. So this is the back, and it has like a bunch of shelving here too, so then you could store your stuff. So we could do maybe the hamburger buns down here. So we have a top of the hamburger buns and the bottom of the hamburger buns. So we could do that, and then we could turn it around again and see the front. So it is double-sided. So I'll turn it around again like this. So the moving parts on this so far, we have the grill. So the grill turns to have 2 different flames. We have 1 flame, 2 flames. So that's the first moving part. We have this kind of fry basket, the oil, and you could make this a moving part. All right, when we turn it here, we also have this. That is the hot dog moving part here. And we turn it around here. Okay, so let's say that we're going to open it, making the shop ready to open. So we'll start from scratch, put all the hot dogs in the hot dog. So this will be the moving part here. So that's fun. 2 have mustard, 2 don't. Okay, and we have the 2 hot dog buns. We actually have 4 of these, so we can put them down here. A nice little storage area. And we have the money. We have the tongs that we could use to get the hot dogs. So we'll leave that over there by the hot dogs. And this would be kind of, we need like a pretzel station to like put the pretzels. Maybe that's what this glass down here is supposed to be for. So this is actually taped together. I see. So you'd have to undo this tape to get this drawer to, or the slider to go ahead and move. So let's undo that tape. Good to know. All right. And then it would move back and forth. Like this. Okay. Probably some more tape on there that I'm not seeing. We're just going to move it back and forth like that for now. And we can put our money in here. So put some storage in here. And we would have our trays. And that is about it. So we have all these pretzels. We have some smoothies. So we have 3 smoothies. And this is the other moving part of it here is the smoothie machine. So we have an orange smoothie. We could go here, make some noise. Then we could fill up a cherry smoothie. Then we could fill up the grape smoothie. So we have all 3 of our smoothies. And could put them there. So very fun. I will see kind of what reception this gets from the kids, but I think they'll like it because there's tons of pieces. I think I said that there were 60 in all. And the order cards are just multi-level. I think that probably starts like with one, probably like 3-year-old level, probably goes up to even like 7, 8. Because it says if each food costs this much, then how much does this meal cost? So that's pretty interesting. So we have $2 for the smoothie, $2 for the burger, 1 for the fries. So we have some addition there. We have another one. So there's no level though. It'd be nice if the cards had some sort of like color coding level so you could just easily pick a card for what your kid's level was. But so we could say a customer ordered 1 cheeseburger and 1 slushie, add the missing food to make it a combo. So we could get our tray, add the cheeseburger, add the slushie, and then do that. So this kind of just gives them ideas of how to play with it. And those are appreciated to have a little bit of ideas for pretend play. But let me see if there's any designated space for the cards. Probably not. Maybe they would fit in here. No. Probably just going to be one of those things where you need to get a rubber band and put it back in the box. Or we could put them back here, but they'd probably get lost that way. But overall, very cool. It's exciting. I think that it is definitely engaging, especially with the cards. And I mean, who doesn't want to work at a snack stand, right? Super fun. Enough moving pieces. And again, I think that I've seen this online now for under $20. So pretty good deal for a 60-piece set that just is so versatile and could work with plenty of little characters, however you'd want it to do. All right, give a thumbs up if you liked this Learning Resources new toy mini snack shop sorting set. See you next time.